Hello everyone, this is Dane. Welcome to my review of episode number 6 of Aim to be a Pokemon Master. This episode is titled, And We're Looking at the Same Moon. I know, I'm 3 weeks late. But we're going to do this anyway, because I want to have these reviews up and show my thoughts on them. This one's going to be short, and I think all 3 of them are probably going to be short, because we need to move on with this series and get it over with. So, this week's episode, or well, I say this week's, but 3 weeks ago, that episode was about Ash and Pikachu get separated, Meowth and Pikachu get stuck together, and the whole episode is Ash and Pikachu trying to reunite. Brock and Misty are still along with Ash, as we all know. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started talking about this. So we get to see Snivy at the beginning, so that was the only Pokemon that we really got to see of Ash's in this whole episode. Kind of a weird choice. I would have I like to see more. I don't know why they just decided to throw Snivy in there randomly, but I think some others would have been nice to see. Yeah, so Pikachu and Meowth are together. Pikachu and Ash are just trying to get back together the whole time. There is a Spearow attack, because after the Spearow actually attacks Ash and crew, we actually get a nice little moment here where it's kind of a callback to the original series in a way, where Ash, of course, him and Spearow never get along, but this time he's actually helping take care of the Spearow afterwards. So I think that's a little bit of development for him there. Also, do you guys like our new replacement here? We have Ash and Rattata. I think I like it more in Pikachu. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I'll be honest with you guys, this episode was pretty mid overall, but there was a moment in particular that I actually really liked, and I don't know if I should have liked it as much as I did, but I found it really entertaining, and it was Caterpie. Now, this Caterpie throughout this episode was the star of the entire episode, and for two moments in particular, but the first moment is when he's just flying around all Spider-Man-like, or he's doing some Deku stuff. Like, oh my gosh, the whole when him and Pikachu and Meowth are just like swinging around the trees, I was like, bro, why the heck all of a sudden do we have Caterpie acting like Spider-Man? I mean, I'm here for it. So of course, at the end of the episode, there was one other really, I say nice moment, but I have a couple of issues with it. But overall, I get what it was doing, and I think it succeeded at it. There's a moment at the end where Ash and Pikachu are still separated, of course, but it's nighttime and they're both looking at the moon. Now, Pikachu and Caterpie are together on this rock, and this moment in particular is shot for shot almost the exact same as back in the day in the original series when Ash's Caterpie and Pikachu were on that rock and they were looking at the moon together, and I don't know. It was really nice to see that. However, we actually get to see some clips. They show like the moon, and it shows Ash at one moment, and all of a sudden it starts playing these clips with this really nice music in the background. Now, normally I'd be all for this, and I'd be like, yo, this is like really nostalgic and everything, and it was nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was. But I think the clash of art styles kind of took me out of it a bit. There was a lot of like because of course Ash and the entire Pokemon anime has a lot of different art styles throughout the entire 25 years. So getting to see all these art styles just go one after another was a bit weird, because you get to see Best Wishes Ash to XY Ash, which wasn't that bad. But then you go from XY Ash to Sun and Moon Ash, and it's like, what the heck? I mean, if people that are watching this right now didn't watch any of the other series, like, what the heck happened? It's like, why does Ash look so different, So I think I know they didn't exactly have the budget for it, I'm sure. But it would have been nice for them to redraw them as the same art style, because we did see in Journeys that they have redrawn Ash in in his XY clothes and his best. Well, I don't know if they ever did Best Wishes, but other series. But they drew it in the Journeys art style, so they could have done it here, but I guess they just didn't want to spend the time to do it, so they just kind of threw some clips in there. I get what they were going for. I liked it, but I think the art style clash was a bit jarring overall. So, but there was one moment I think they shouldn't have put in there. It was during Best Wishes with the mind control Pikachu, and he was attacking Ash. I would have chose something else for that, I think, but whatever. I guess I would have chosen another Best Wishes moment, just literally anything else. But they didn't do that. They chose that one. I guess it's trying to show that even though he is mind control, their bond is ever strong. Even though the scene doesn't exactly show that, they just show Pikachu attacking Ash. So okay, there's that. But overall, I like that moment's particular. But the whole episode, just even with Meowth and Pikachu, was just kind of the same thing we've seen before. There's nothing about this that's like new. Besides, I think the ending with Pikachu and Cat. Even that was the same as back in the day. The See Those Clips was the whole episode. I felt like that was the whole intention of it. And even at the very end of the episode, there was something very weird about it. It just kind of ended out of nowhere. It just felt like we had a few more minutes, and then the episode just kind of ended. Like Brock and Misty looked at Ash and Pikachu, and they go, Ash, Pikachu. And then they like look at each other, and then the episode just ends. That's it. I was like, okay, what about my Caterpie? I want to see this Caterpie. Let's see Spider Caterpie. I want to see more of this shit. I don't know. I would have liked a resolution to Spider Caterpie. I want to see him flying through the trees, you know, at the end. But I think that would have been a nice after scene or something. But they didn't do that. We'll never see that Caterpie again, unfortunately. So, yeah, there's that. Overall, the episode gets a 6 out of 10 from me. So, guys, that's going to do it for today's review. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like. It's greatly appreciated, and subscribe for all things Pokemon. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later.